Hi, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to talk about meal planning, and it's probably in a way that you've never seen done before. Coming up next. Okay, so I'm here in my basement. Excuse the basement mess. This is real life. There's diapers, storing stuff for my dad, workout room, real life going on here. But hey, I wanted to, sorry, I was getting a text message while I'm filming this. So I'm in my basement. I'm gonna look through my freezer. That's one of my things that I do, and see what do I already have? What do I not need to buy? What have I gotten on sale? And that's one of my techniques of saving money is if I see that organic chicken breast is on sale, I'm gonna buy an extra 2 or 3 packs. And I'm just gonna freeze them. My freezer, our small chest freezer, this is our small chest freezer, was, I don't know, like $100. Oh my gosh, we've saved hundreds, plural, by having it because we just stock up when things are on sale, put it in here, and ensure that we rotate through and use it. We just don't buy things because it's on sale, but we actually use it out. So in my freezer, I'll show you kind of what we have. One of my things, I'll flip it here. I'm gonna flip it around and that'll be easier. So here's my cheese freezer chest, and one of the things we got on sale was Starbucks coffee. If I can get Starbucks coffee under $5 a pack, I frequently get it from Target and get it shipped, and Target has the best deal usually on those. I will get it. So there's our, and you can freeze coffee. It lasts longer than the expiration date by freezing it, so that, and it tastes just the same, so we get that. So I get bread for my son on sale, so there's a bunch of loaves in here that I got for like 80 cents for him. Aha, we have chicken breast. So this organic chicken breast I got from Costco, and sometimes when I'm at Costco, if I see the organic chicken breast, I just buy it. So I'm gonna take that upstairs with me. There's, looks like some New York strip steaks. That's definitely gonna be on the menu. And then what is this, New York strip steaks or roast? If I was wise, I would have labeled it, but I didn't. These are New York strip steaks. So I'm gonna take these 2 things up. Our freezer is sparse. Usually it's not this sparse. Okay, now that I've been down to my freezer in the basement, I'm gonna go into my refrigerator and see kind of what we have, what I can parcel through to start making my meal plan. This is how I do my meal planning, which I'll get to in a minute, but I'm gonna show y'all what I do in my refrigerator. Okay, so if you like what you see here, consider liking this video, consider subscribing, or consider sharing it with a friend. Who do you know who needs some organization in their life? That they need a simple meal plan of how to make food that's low carb, or if they're on the keto diet. This is a super simple way, and please consider liking it or sharing it with a friend or subscribing. So first I look to see what do I already have. So I'm making a mental note. I already have some deli turkey. I already have tomatoes. I have a bunch of cheese. I have spinach. I have already some boiled eggs in here, sour cream, 2 eggs left in here. I already have my mason jars, and you can check out this video to see how those were made. I've got some radishes in here. This is our cheese drawer. I kind of clean up as I go. There's some Kerrygold butter. This can go over in our Kerrygold space. Got some cream cheese. Got a ham in here that needs to get eaten. I'm thawing out some beef. We're gonna make tacos. And you can see on our other video how to make keto tacos. Here is our bacon, and then those are the New York strip steaks. I brought those up. We're gonna thaw those out. We love to have freezer meat. You freeze it once and then you take it out to thaw it. And this drawer, this is for my son. Oh gosh, look, there's more Kerrygold butter. We'll organize that. My son's yogurt. And these are awesome. These were from the Dollar Tree. They were $1. I would like to organize stuff with them. I wash them in the dishwasher and then put them in here. For my son, he needs some more apples, and my husband needs more yogurts. Down here is my son's organic milk, and then some cauliflower. This needs to get used out. Here's my Perrier supply. Heavy whipping cream. I have enough to get through this week. I've got my ranch blue cheese, so that's good. I've got my mayonnaise in here. Those are all good. I don't need to add that to my grocery list. We've got some pepperoni I see peeking back in there, but that looks old, so I'm gonna put that on my list to get some more. Next, I'm gonna go over into my freezer and look through. So here's my fat bombs are in here. I need to make more of those. So I'm gonna need to buy more supplies for that. Here's a video as to how you make that. These are from my son. They love pierogies. My husband's Ukrainian and love those. There's some scallops in there. There's a margarita pizza. Oh, I gotta close this one because I left it open one night. Okay, so this is for my son. There's like fried chicken in there. Lobster bake, that's not for me. The pizza's not for me, but there's chicken breast in there, and I just brought up some chicken breast from the freezer. Here's some pork chops that I got on super sale. Here's a bunch more chicken breast that was on super sale. Raviolis. cauliflower when I got that huge, like, I don't know, it was like 5 pounds, 9 pounds. It was a huge bunch of cauliflower. So those are the other frozen portion. I probably need to use that out. I need to use this out for my son, a waffle. There's a ton of vegetables in here. For me, there's some asparagus spears, but then for my son and my husband, there's a roast in there. That's gonna be, I'm gonna make pot roast out of that. That's gonna be on my list. And more asparagus spears. And then here is our coffee. Again, frozen coffee. You can get that on sale at Target, and it saves money, and we freeze it to keep it fresher longer. Okay, so here's how I do my refrigerator Post-it note. And I have my Post-its here. I'm literally gonna write out, and sometimes I'll use my old Post-its or I'll recycle them out. I'm gonna start with my meal plan. So we eat out twice a week. So I'm gonna put on here, eat out. That knocks out 2 days. That leaves 2 more dinners left. And based upon what I had already in my freezer, and again, when I buy, we use a cash-based system, and I can show you that later, but from the envelopes that we have, which I use cloth envelopes, not regular paper envelopes, because it lasts longer, and I have it organized super well in my pocketbook. But we have extra part of our budget for if I do see things on sale that I am able to buy it as part of our budget. So we end up saving money down the pike. Like if I can save $3 on organic chicken breast today, happily I'll use that later on. Like I'm gonna use it. Oops. I always get text messages while I'm trying to film. So, so eating out is 2 days. Out of the 7, so I have 5 more dinners left that I need to plan for. Well, I saw in there that I had New York strip steaks as one. I also saw that I had chicken, so I'm gonna make a delicious Indian chicken recipe. It's so good. It's so good, and it's really flavorful, and it's super healthy, and I can put cauliflower with that, if I can spell cauliflower correctly. So that's cauliflower, so that's 4, now I have 3 left. So I had chicken, a roast. Was that one of them? There was a roast in there, so I'm going to put pot roast as one. What was another one that was in there? One night we're going to do eggs and bacon because that's really easy and that's inexpensive. So breakfast for dinner, that's a good one. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need one more. Oh, mason jar salad. And mason jar salad, I can throw kind of like leftovers in there. I make those 3 days at a time. You can extend them to 4 days at a time. And I traditionally do them for lunches, but this is super simple. And I'm gonna put on there with tuna, because tuna is an easy and expensive thing to eat. I don't eat it, I eat it maybe once a week. I try not to have too much like mercury, but that's an easy one. You know what, I'm gonna flip this out actually. I'm gonna save this for one of my lunches, the mason jar one. Instead we had scallops. We'll make scallops with butter and Old Bay. And for all of these, I can pair these up with any keto vegetables. So I had asparagus spears, that's gonna be some of my vegetables, broccoli, green beans. Green beans are on the higher carb count, so I try not to like limit vegetables, but I try to limit the higher vegetables. So asparagus spears, broccoli, and those will be on my sides, or a salad. Usually I'll just have a salad with ranch dressing or a salad with blue cheese dressing. So from here, I'm gonna show you what I do with them. There's 7 of them. And then this is my lunch. My lunches I do a little bit separately, but for dinner I like to have the visual. So let me show you. Okay, so I'm simply just gonna put my 7 dinners that I picked out up on our fridge so my whole family can see, my husband can see, my son, even though he can't read, he can see. We all have the visual up on the fridge. Each time I'm pulling out the refrigerator, I see what I'm gonna be having. So it takes away the mind F that comes with this by having it all pre-planned and saving a lot of money. So let me show you how I pair up the days with what I figured out. Okay, so here's how I did my dinners for the whole week. Tomorrow we're thawing out right now the New York strip steak that was in the freezer. So I'm starting my week on Sunday, and then I'll go through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. We have pot roast, we're eating out one night, Indian chicken curry, that's crock pot. This is crock pot. Eggs and bacon, super simple to make for Thursday. We'll eat out on Friday, and I have a list of where you can eat out. If you're in the Royal Court, you should have that, but I can make a list of simple, easy things to eat. And then scallops and butter. I will just need to make sure on Friday that I'm thawing out on Saturday. So things that I need to thaw out, say my Indian chicken, that chicken is frozen. So on Tuesday, I'll check I'll check Tuesday night of what do I need to pull out of the freezer to put out and have prep for the next day. So, and same thing with my pot roast. Tomorrow night, on Sunday night, I'll pull out the pot roast and put that in the refrigerator to thaw out, so when it goes in the crock pot, it won't be completely frozen, that it will have been thawed out. So that's my general dinner plan of how I do my dinners. And check out my next video about how I do my lunches. So let me turn the camera around. So if you like this video, consider liking, consider subscribing, and consider sharing it with a friend who you think might be a good fit for what we talked about today. Comment below, and our question of the day is going to be, what did you learn today, or how do you do your meal planning? I would love to hear other suggestions of different ways of doing it and different successful strategies. Have a great day.